Mike's music method. Hello! This is my third video on Travis fingerpicking. If you haven't seen the other two videos, go check them out, or if you're an advanced player, keep watching. In my previous Travis picking videos, we talked about using the thumb and the index and middle to play the melodies. So it was thumb, 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 index, thumb, middle. In this video, we will talk about using the thumb and the index finger at the same time, as well as incorporating those other techniques. By the end of this video, and a lot of practice, you'll be able to play Bob Dylan's Girl from the North Country. It's a great song. The first chord is an E minor 9. Really beautiful and also very simple to play. We have open on the high E string, followed by the 3rd fret on the 2nd string with my middle finger, an open on the 3rd string, and then the 4th fret with my ring finger on the 4th string. And that's it, just those two fingers. The right hand is where it gets tricky. I'll break it into a couple different sections. The first one is we're going to play the low E, the 4th string, right? So the same Travis picking with our thumb. But what we have is the low one alone, and then when we play this 4th string, we're also going to use our middle finger on the 2nd string. And we're going to sound those together. If this is new to you, it's going to be hard. So pause the video and practice that very slow. Thumb, thumb, middle, thumb, thumb, middle, thumb, thumb, middle. The second half is alternating again, like we did in the previous videos. So we have thumb, index, thumb, middle. 1 and 2 and thumb, index on the 3rd string, thumb, middle on the 2nd string. Thumb, index, thumb, middle. Alright, now if either of those patterns are tricky, stop the video, go sit on a park bench and get to work. Well done! Now that you're sunburnt and thirsty, we will put those two parts together. Here is the entire right hand pattern, holding down that E minor 9 chord. I have thumb, thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle. So thumb, thumb, middle together, thumb, index, thumb, middle. And with the rhythm we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So the 2 sounds, the beat 2 sounds the thumb in the middle at the same time. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. So pretty, isn't it? Now don't be discouraged if this is difficult. I've been playing guitar for almost 25 years now, so it's just been many hours put into the craft. So don't be discouraged, go slow. If that's too confusing, double back to my second video or my first video on Travis picking, and really just keep honing in on those skills and, play it quicker to a metronome and build up the speed. And then you can always revisit this video later, subscribe or bookmark it. But now that you've done all that and that you're awesome and you can do the stuff in 1 and 2 really quick, let's go on to the next chord. The next chord is a D7 with an F sharp in the bass. You'll see that written as D7/F sharp. The way you play that is your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, 1st finger, 1st fret, 2nd string, then my middle finger, 2nd fret, the 3rd string, and then F sharp with my thumb in the bass. Not everyone plays it with their thumb. I will have to make a video about the thumb, but you can try that way. If not, you can readjust all your fingers so that, let me think about this. Yeah, so you have it like this with that finger. But I would recommend the thumb. It comes in handy. The good news is that the right hand pattern is exactly the same. So it's thumb, thumb and middle together, thumb, index, thumb, middle. 1 together, 3 and 4 and 1 together, 3 and 4 and. Are you practicing slow enough? For real, don't practice mistakes. The third chord is that very simple G chord, where all you need is a third fret on the lowest string. Let's jump right into the final chord, because the right hand picking is exactly the same for all the chords. It is a C chord with a G in the bass. And we actually don't need to play the fifth string. So I have open on the first string, first finger, first fret on the second, open on the third, then my middle finger plays the second fret on the fourth string, and then I'm not going to play the fifth string, but my ring finger is actually playing the sixth string. So that chord would be written as C/G. It's essentially a C chord, but the lowest note that's being sounded is a G. Alright, I will play it at tempo and then demonstrate it much slower. E minor 9, D7, G, G, C, G. So we have the E minor 9 twice. By twice I mean it's 2 full bars of it, right? 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and D7 with the F sharp in the bass. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and then right to the G. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and keep the G in the bass but make it a C. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and lift that C back up to the G. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. So 2 E minors and the rest are ones. E minor 9, D7, G, C, G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 together, thumb, index, thumb, middle, 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 1 together, thumb, index, thumb, middle. And one more time, saying the numbers. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 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 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. Awesome job so far. Sounding good. If yours doesn't sound exactly like mine does, one of those reasons might be the left hand. There's something tricky happening there rhythmically that actually happens in a lot of these finger picking songs that is worth addressing. So let's break it down. So we want our melody notes to be legato. That means smooth, and we want to hold them as long as possible. So when I'm changing from this G to the C chord with a G in the bass, I'm actually not doing it on beat 1. So watch really carefully. I have 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. So those melody notes are being held over one extra beat. If I actually lifted them on time, it wouldn't sound as connected. So here I'm going to play it wrong. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1. So I'm kind of lifting early and it's not as fluid as holding the melody notes until I play them. Because if you'll notice, the 1 beat is here, right? Where the 2 beat is this string. And this is the finger that's moving. It's on this string. So on that 1 beat, I don't want to move either of these. I want to keep them held down. And I'm not moving it until the 2 beat. Right? 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'm moving it there. So 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2. A difficult rhythmic concept. I hope I explained it well because it's even harder in practice. Just getting that left hand to lift late can feel very strange. It wants to move on the one beat with everything else, but you got to keep it there a little bit longer, and that's going to take quite a bit of muscle memory. Go slow, keep at it. If that's confusing, post below and I can do an entire video just based on that technique. And here it is, Bob Dylan's Girl from the North Country. If you're traveling in the North Country fair, where the wind hits heavy on the borderline, remember me to the one who lives there, for she once was a true love of mine.
You're better off with a brand new dog than a dog trained to poop on a pillow.